Hi all, Hal here with more Space Engineers, and yeah, we've been a little bit busy. So we've got the hangar going on, we've got some other things going on, and it is Friday, so we're going to walk you through it all. But first, we have to get started, so let's go. So, happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you had a fantastic week and are having a terrific day thus far. Oh, so, for those who don't follow me over on Twitter, well, you should follow me on Twitter. Oh, so I've been talking about some of the things I've been doing in the game, and yeah, the hangar ended up being something like 14 hours. I basically just let the game run. I walked away for a little while, made a couple 100,000 plates, and just let it do its thing. But yeah, as you can tell, it has welded up. We have the entrance. If you remember the last time we were together, I was starting to work on ways of getting in and out of this place. So we do have a second hangar. Well, I guess we could call this a landing pad, not necessarily a hangar space. But if we head in this way, let's get some of the stuff off our screen so we can actually see what we're doing. We have a nice little walkway area. We have the hangar space down there, which, as you can tell, is big enough for either the large shuttle or a fleet of small vehicles. Now, one of the things I do want to get done today is I'm thinking punch a hole, basically a second way up to the roof area on this side, and we'll have the walkway here basically get down to the ground down there. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is that the main thrusters on the large shuttle are all pretty much in the line here and the line here. So in theory, if we use the maneuvering thrusters that we started building instead of using the main thrusters, we'll be able to get around in here without destroying everything. But we'll see how that actually works out. So it is completely airtight, and I did kind of cheat a little bit. So you have the force field doors on the front, and then we did the same here with the Imperial Red hangar doors. And I took the half block ramp out just to be sure that we could get this to actually be airtight. We have all of our refineries and assemblers in. Everything is welded up and good to go. It's all piped in. So yeah, it's actually pretty well established at this point. Now, I did go ahead and build in a small under section here. Well, at least, you know, bluffed one out. We'll come back and build something in here at some point. If I need to hide more cargo or something, I'll probably throw it over here and then just run the piping through. A little bit of a detail piece here, and we're going to repeat that pattern there over here so that we can unify this a little bit, make it look a little bit more uniform. And how many plates do I have? There's 73. Let's go. I'm guessing that means we're gonna have to do this instead. Really? How do we do that? Okay. So we want it to go that way, rotate up. Alright. And so what we're doing is we're basically just trying to make it look nice. There we go. Keep things a little bit uniform there. You are there, you are there, and you need to come out. Come here, you. There we go. Alright, so that's going to come down like so. And it did not go back. Okay. Ow. So that's 1, 2. So shouldn't need. That's 1. That's 2. All right. So if we do that, we're gonna flip this up here. And let's go like so. It's always nice when you get things to work. You then, let's make sure we have this thing set up properly. Because I have to admit, it'll bug me if I don't actually do this correctly. And you are going to go... Oh, I figured, you know, we've done a lot of this off camera. You can put up with me doing a little bit of the the boring portions of the construction on camera, right? All right. Means the only thing left to do is this one. There you go. And then what I'll do is I'll come back later, take out probably a little bit of this ice, and get the rest of the blocks in there to finish that off. But that should give us, yeah, that should give us what we're looking for. Now, one of the reasons why I went ahead and used the force field doors here is because eventually I am actually going to finish this space off down here. In fact, while I am thinking about it, let's go ahead and do I want to do that one or that one? I'm thinking I want to go with this one. Oh, that actually would be bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we're going to have a way to get up, which is probably what I'm going to tuck in back here. Have a little stairwell area or something hidden back here that allows us to get up into the maybe into there. I want to go straight here though. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. All right. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm not overly concerned. I've got time to kill with this thing. And there's still a lot to do with it. But yeah, so eventually the idea is that this whole thing will be closed in and airtight down here as well. And what we'll end up with down here is we're going to do the small utility vehicles. Actually, I'm going to check, because I don't know if this thing's going to fit in there or not. Let's turn you on. Unlock that. There we go. And this thing is full of ice, so so it's going to be a little bit more sluggish than usual. I might go ahead and dock this thing up and let's see, are you going to fit in there? You might actually just fit in there. Look at that. Completely not planned, but rather effective, so alright. We'll take it. And this has the bonus and benefit, I should say, of being able to mine down here to pull more ice out in the case we need it. Oh, that's going to work nicely. Okay, so we'll stop messing around. Let's go ahead and get this thing parked up. I'm actually thinking we're going to dock. Alright, so how close are we to... Not close enough, okay. Now, like I said, this thing has got a lot of material in it, so we need to be a little bit careful because it's going to have a lot of momentum behind it. I guess inertia would be a better word. So. Ready to connect. Connect it and turn that off. Okay. Let's make sure the light's green. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Look at that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move the ice out of here. Actually, I think there might be iron in there too. All right. Let's see what we have here. Hide empty. Alright, so is all of the ice over here now? Except for the stuff in our O2 generator, it looks like. Awesome. And we'll move all of that. Okay, did I just lose like a million ice? Oh, I'm gonna have to play that back and check. Okay, so now that we've gotten that done, let's actually work on what we're supposed to be working on today. We're gonna do a little bit of catwalk stuff here. We want to change this up. Actually, we're gonna take you out for a second because we want to change up what we've got on the end here to be not that one. This one? Yeah. And perfect. Because we don't want people doing something silly like, you know, trying to get out of there or something. Alright, so let's go ahead and get place you there. So it's going to go forward one and then up, right? So we want, actually, for the rest of these we want it to be, actually, so for that we want that out of there. And we want you to be, yes, I think that one. No, I want 3 posts. Okay, so that's going to connect. The straight throughs are going to connect to either side. There, so I actually want this to be straight with a single post. Yeah, with that one. There we go. So that comes through here. We're going to turn here, so we want this one to be the 3 posts, no railing. See if we can find it. There it is. And we want that to go that way. And now we're going to go with the single stairs. And that's going to go up like so. Why are you not... Oh, because the block is there. Okay. Alright, so let's bring up our paint colors really quick. And we're going to mark this beast. That needs to come out. Alright. So the one directly above there, 2 and 3. So that one... Come on. Let me have it. There we go. And we don't want that. Actually, maybe we do want that one to paint in that color. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it works. Yeah, that works fine. It's an industrial area. It's fine. It'll buff out. Okay. So now that we have that done, thinking we're actually going to do these. Like so. And that way, you know, it blends in a little bit better. So we don't need this, but we do need that. And that's going to go over this way. So let's go ahead and take the ice out of here. Now what we're doing is we're just basically trying to get this opened up enough that we can build the walkway in here, because we want to make sure that we can get in and out of this place. So that's there. We want rotary on the corner. There you go. So we want that. So you're there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cheat a little bit. Want this to be a full block. And because we're not too worried about what it's doing on the in the areas that are hidden, so it's half block, half ramp, and those okay. So we're gonna have this go like so. We did that like that. Let's go ahead and bring this back here. So it's all about the illusion of having everything like having it built as something realistic, but at the same time, it has to be practical. So. Alright, so we're going to grab the parts to finish that. Actually, how many plates do we have? 76 plates, huh? Okay, let's go grab some plates. We're actually going to grab the parts to make this. Because once we have this done, so we'll be able to come in here. How many steel plates do we have? We got one steel plate left. That's not good. It's fine. We'll make it work, right? Let's go ahead and drop all this stuff off. You know what? Let me grab 100 of those. And 1,000 of those. Should be what we need to get all of this done. Commercial freighter, not going to worry about you. Okay. Now that we have this done, we can get all this in here. What we do is we just go like this. Now, if you really want to be good about it and actually build things like you're supposed to, I'll make sure. Yeah, okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and I'm really not going to worry about that. And we go in there. Okay, so in theory, this whole thing is airtight. Let's find out. Yep, it is. Okay. A little bit of ice right there. Look at you. Oh. A lot of ice right there. Grab this. Get rid of that. And we now have a second way into the base. Alright, so. There you go. And then what we did here is we went that there. Okay, so let's make sure that's the same on this side. It is. Okay, perfect. So now we have that sorted out. We still have an airtight seal in here, and we now have a multiple ways into the base. How's that? Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay. You know what? We've got plenty of plates. I've got like another 300,000 of them on the ship. Yeah, okay. So we're not overly concerned about it. There we go. And Bob can weld that up for us. Alright, so that is the large hangar done. Okay. So the last time we were together, I was talking about doing the shipyard, and I think I have an idea, or I have an idea of how I'd want to do it, and I think I have an idea of how to do it. not just how I want to do it. Alright, so what I'm talking about doing, let's see, you can't see anything in here because it is pitch black. Okay. So what I'm thinking here is we will bring a column down from here for a supply line, which brings it way down here. Actually, do we have... Let me see if I have any interior plates up here. Because if I have interior plates, I'll just start building it. Let's see what you got. Any plates? No. Tell you what. There you go. Have fun with those. And what we'll do is we'll go over here. Go grab some interior plates. Should have a few. We got a couple. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna have you queue up. Like 25k should be enough. Yeah. I can always make more. So now we'll head back down. Oh, I didn't show this off, I don't think. So one of the things I did off camera is we now have a center spire with stairs that go pretty much all the way up, or at least as far up as they need to. So if you are trying to get someplace quickly, this is not the way to do it. But as you can see, it does continue up quite a bit here. And there are intentional spaces here. Basically, each of these cutouts are where there'll be hallways as offshoots in this area. And then eventually, this is going to be where we put in... I don't know if we're going to do the heavy turret or not. I'm really tempted to have a either a control tower over here or a turret or some kind of combination of them, because if I do it, depending on how I decide to do it, this could actually be the spire, like a lookout area or a control tower, because you know you can see all sorts of stuff over here. Because you can see that docking bay. You'd have the ability to see if there's anything going on with your solar panels, and you'd also have incoming visibility. Or I should say, you would have visibility on incoming ships heading over or exiting the hangar over here as well. So it's definitely a reason to do that. And I'm thinking what I may do is on top of the structure, put a custom turret in, like we did with the beam lasers on the mining ship. But they will be actual weapons and not the beam drills. We may do that. Yeah, we might do that indeed. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still deciding on that portion. But we're going to end up with something very similar to this down on the other side, heading to the bottom, well, relatively speaking, heading down to the bottom of the asteroid. What we're going to try and do here is find our way out of here. There's gravity in here. I mean, I can just do this. There we go. So if we come down this way, show you what we're talking about here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that for now. And you know what? Let's change up. You're that way. Yeah, so we'll do that. is pretty damn close, actually. Now what I may do is I may sneak the beam drill ship over here. And since it doesn't have cargo on it, just basically navigate this or maneuver it so it's over here and in. And we'll use it to do a little bit of mass excavation. Come on. There we go. Waiting for all the little debris things to tick off. So the idea is that you're not actually going to be in the shipyard, or maybe you will. So this is going to continue down. I haven't decided yet on if I'm going to have a control area that you can easily get to in the shipyard. I'm thinking what we may do is have it set up so that the shipyard, you know, is obviously attached because it's being fed through the same systems. But I'm thinking that we may do something a little bit different. So how far out is that going to need to go? So if we do that. Oh, I didn't bring steel plates. Damn it. I guess I could fly up through the center there. Let's get stuff out of our hands so we don't kill ourselves by accident. That would be a funny but horrible thing to have happen. Right, so let's go grab this. Do we have any plates or do we use them all? Yeah. That figures. Okay, so we need to get around this. Head on upstairs here. Because we want some regular steel plates. Wow, that was a lot of those interior plates. Holy crap. Okay, close enough. And back down we go. And the reason I came back for the plates is because we need to anchor this. Because I want to be able to, at some point, remove things and reattach things. Let's see, you are going to be that way. Let's actually do that. Right, so that's there. What do we need? I want to say these are interior plates. Interior plates. Drop you out, pick you up. And that goes like so. Oh, don't you hate when you get that? You know how you get that itch like right there at the top of your socks? Oh, such an annoying feeling. Feels so good when you get rid of it though, doesn't it? All right. And we're going to do the same on this side, I think. And you'll notice I stopped far enough up so that we'll be able to tether this on a few sides. And I'll show you why here in a moment. Actually, yes, that's right. Okay. I had to stop and look at that for a second. All right. See, what I'd love to see is if we have any modders in the community. Can you make me a basically a pillar? It's a mod for the pillar that instead of being a pillar, it looks like a chain. That would be awesome if somebody can if somebody has the modeling skills to do that, because I sure as hell don't. There we go. All right, so that's got all of that attached. You know, we have an obvious anchor there. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go I want hollow advanced. So that's yes, okay. I hope that is connected the way it needs to be connected, because we won't know until we actually weld this thing up. What do you need anyway? Oh, that is actually really cheap. Oh, look at you. We did get it. Okay. So if we do that there. Need to change our coloring up here again. So we do this. And now we're going to have this come back up. All right. And that means I'm going to need to do a bit of mining. Okay, so what we're going to do, or what we're eventually going to have, is this thing tethered at various points along the way. I'll probably come back, remove like sections over here, and have it set up so that it actually comes back through here. Now, we know that it's not going to match up exactly where I want it, so what I'll probably do is end up putting another cargo container in, and maybe having some piping, like just, it's not, you know, obviously it's not needed, just have some, a little bit of detail piping in here. I'm thinking I may get one of the conveyor mods, like the interior pipes mod, and have that set up so that it's piping things around it, just something a little bit different, you know. I know what we'll do is have it split the difference on this side and run all the way down here into what's going to be the shipyard area. So from here, wondering, that's advanced further. I'm gonna have to weld this thing up and see where the connectors are on it, because in theory it should be these large areas on the flat surface, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get that welded up. So what we'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them down in the section below. That's what that wonderful comment section is for. It's funny how it's named that, right? Oh, all right. So I'm going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe if you want to see more. Also, make sure you ring the bell if you want to be kept up to date. And yeah, it's also a nice thing to do. So thank you. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Hope you enjoy your weekend, and don't forget, we are going to have a bonus video on Saturday, not Space Engineers. So if you're wanting Space Engineers, you're not going to get a Space Engineers on Saturday. It's going to be something different. Hooked up with Adredin and Darkmist to do a little bit of some multiplayer stuff. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, so hopefully you enjoy it. See you there. If not, well, hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. For those who are off on Monday, enjoy your day off. For everybody else, well, you know, hope you have a fantastic week. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Okay, so we can get this welded up and then start building our framework out. Easy enough.